the thing that I'm bummed about, my brain is just not working. First impression of this song, 21 Pilots, TPT. Next semester, off of their newest or their upcoming album, Clancy. It's going to be out May 17th, so be sure to check it out, as well as watch this original video, not just the reaction. Always support the artist, regardless of what any reactor thinks about it. If I think this is bad, you should still go watch this video on your own. I know that Overcompensate, I wasn't the biggest fan of, and not many of you were happy that I wasn't the biggest fan of it. Granted, I kind of lost touch with 21 Pilots. I did. I'm sorry. And I don't know the exact lore behind the trench and all of that, right? So we're trying to get back into it. We're gonna watch this. I'm gonna watch this, and I'll give you my honest opinion. Starting out on the bass. That was groovy.
Stand up straight now. Can't break down. Graduate now. I don't wanna be here. I don't wanna be here. It's a taste test of what I.
Very, very punk rock sounding, with heavy on the bass there, and just a what do they call that? Like a two-step. Very punk rock sounding. Not usually what I think of when I think of 21 Pilots. Not sure what I think about it yet. Keeping an open mind here. Punk is not my favorite music. I gotta be honest.
Hate less. Can you die of anxiousness? I don't wanna be here. I don't wanna be here. What's about to happen? What's about to happen? I remember certain things. What I was wearing, the yellow dashes in the street. I prayed those lights would take me home. Then I heard, hey kid, get.
There's that drum beat right there. I'm not a drummer, so I don't know the exact notes. I would guess 30-second notes happening on the cymbal there. But those are the things that remind me of Mute Math. And some of you let me know in the comments on Overcompensate that it is Paul Meany who is actually one of the producers, or like he's behind this album. And so it would make sense that I hear some of that Mute Math influence in here, and just those 30-second notes. That reminds me of Mute Math. And I see it. I see the influence. And it was fun for letting me know that Paul Meany is behind this. It's something I wouldn't have realized before. So thank you for educating me. I appreciate it.
Get out of the road.
It's very, very punk rock. Very punk rock.
I don't wanna be here. I don't wanna be here. Can't feel my legs. I might suffocate. There's a pressure in my chest. I don't wanna be here. I don't wanna be here. What's about to happen? What's about to happen? I remember certain things. What I was wearing, the yellow dashes in the street. I prayed those.
And see, I know that these are the things, like the lore things, that I just don't pick up on anymore, about how like it was showing different versions of him, and then like with the mask on, and right. I know that these are the things that I'm missing that probably allow others to enjoy this much more because they know the backstory. So believe it or not, I really do read all of the comments down below. Sometimes it takes me a while to read through all of them and know what's really going on behind the lore here. So feel free to help me out.
Lights would take me home. Then I heard, hey kid, get out of the road.
It sounds like it will turn into something cool. I didn't really like the punk stuff necessarily, but this sounds like it might turn into something here. Something about that little build and that little bridge to me made this whole song feel much more unified in comparison. I'd have to go back to like the very first part of the song. Something about it sounds, I don't know, more produced now, and it feels better. I don't know how to describe it other than better, and I'm not going to rewind the video and make everybody watch it right now, so we're just going to keep on going. But something sounds different in this verse than the very beginning, or in this chorus. Ooh, I like this. Yes, he's on the ukulele. I remember like one of the things I absolutely loved when I first discovered 21 Pilots is their use of the ukulele. Like, it's just so good. Have you heard his Elvis cover? You guys know what song I'm talking about. I'm having a hard time thinking right now, but I love that the music is dropping out right here, and we just go back to the roots with our ukulele. That's a big ukulele. It's definitely not a tenor.
Of what I hate less. I don't wanna be here. Start fresh with a new year.
This portion right here kind of makes me hope that someday they do like an all acoustic version of this song. They have some of that with some of their old music, like the we can't believe we can't believe because we know it. And we know that. You guys know what song I'm talking about? My brain is just not working. But that song, look at their acoustic version. He plays it on the ukulele. It's so good. But I'm kind of hoping they'll do an acoustic version on this.
Fresh next semester.
All right. So first impression of this song. I didn't like the punk rock vibe in the very beginning, but as the song progressed, it definitely became more unified, and I really, really, really like the ending to this. The thing that I'm bummed about is that there's probably some more lore here. I've been informed that 21 Pilots they're basically like creating a real story that I'm just not incredibly familiar with. So I'm bummed that I'm missing that aspect of it. And when I have the time, I'm going to be going back and like looking at those past two albums in depth and looking at the lore and everything. But I don't know. First impression of this, I think I like it better than Overcompensate. And I'm going to leave it at that. Thanks for watching.